Thanks for tuning into this channel, but 80% of you are still unsubscribed. If you could just hit that button, it allows us to bring you loads more content and you'll be doing us a massive favour. Why should you ride your time trial bike in the winter? Hopefully you've gone and had your bike fit, so you know what you're going to work on. It's the biggest thing that I'm so busy at the minute is a lot of you are going for bike fits and nobody's explaining to you what it is that you need to work on to develop your position. Some of you are looking at what the professionals are doing, but they've got a team around them that's kind of integrating this work into their training, developing the positions accordingly. There's nobody watching this that I'd say that you're at the ultimate performance. Really, you kind of you've honed it in.
Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
And the reason that we want to ride a time trial bikes is that you've got specific positions that you need to work on. I'm a big believer in, we've got 3 positions that we want to bring into the course, but a lot of people are just talking about this one position that they're staying for the duration of wear, and that doesn't work. You couldn't even hold a 10-mile time trial in the best aero position. It's impossible. So you've got these 3 levels of position really. We've got position 1 is my head's high, I'm climbing, I want to get to the finish, or for some of you can't sustain your aero position. We've got this middle ground that you're going to spend a lot of the time in your it's your race position. You're going to spend 70 to 80% of your time in that position. Then we've got ultra aero, and this is the thing that gets confused for a lot of people. So when we talk about drills in training, or we utilize this out on the course, so when the speed's really high, we're going downhill, we want to save energy, or we're into that tailwind section. And a lot of people watching this are going to say, oh, the most aero position is most important into the headwind. And in some respects, yes, it is, but the reality is you cannot sustain that position for the full duration of the course. So we want to save energy at certain points in the course. So when we do an aero drill, that's generally, it's going to be, there's 2 factors for most people. We've got what we call the turtle position, where you drop the chin and you push it forward, or we've got what we call a shrug, and that's when you rotate the shoulders into place. We try and narrow this position, and for some people that might be that they do a shrug, or it might be you extend the shoulders into aero. But we want to develop those positions in training, so it's building aero drills into your your day-to-day training, but also spending time in the time trial position, because the hardest part for most of you is that it's trying to get that rotation of the pelvis into place, and also trying to hold these shoulders and head low, which is really hard. And if you don't spend winter doing this, then you're just never going to develop it. It's just never going to happen. You can't just come into do the off season on your road bike, gravel bike, mountain bike. You've got to incorporate at least 2 times a week. You want to be on your time trial bike realistically. So we've got the factor of trying to develop the position, but then we've got what the real world's all about, and that's trying to hold your aero position while you've got all these other interactions, wind, traffic, athletes. So you need to ideally get out at the weekends, even if it's twice a month, that you want to spend out on the road. And it's the reason that our team do so well is the fact that we integrate these drills. It's we know how necessary it is to integrate riding your time trial bike, not just on the turbo trainer, but out in the real world. And what we also do is we also especially when we're building into a key event, or we come into the race season, we'll get athletes riding their aero helmet, because again that interacts things in a totally different way. So definitely build aero drills into your training program, and definitely spend time on your time trial bike.